Hey guys, it's Rufus. Alright, so what I've got here are some strats, some callouts, and some blueprints from when I was playing competitive. So just to go over this real quick, I'm leaving a link in the description below for all of you to access this, so you can check out my strats, callouts, blueprints. But to go over it real quick, these blueprints, some of these are just from what I've downloaded online, and it's just compiled there, so you guys have a bunch of different options. There's 3 different options there, which you can look at later. And there's the callouts here, which I've only did it for 2 maps, and the cafe is unfinished. But just to show you what it looks like, we go to Oregon, we go to Big Tower. These are only the images in the file here. But if you go to the callouts document, click on Oregon, go Big Tower, and it looks like this. It goes to Imgur, and right over here in this corner, that's ladder. Over here by the shelves, that's shelves. At this north first floor window, that's N1. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. I don't want to take too long in that, so I'm just going to go on what most of you are probably here for, and that's the strats. Now, this right here is the one format. On the first page, it has defense, and it says site, which you would put the site name there, 6-pick, summary, operator, player objective, alternative operators, gadget, and setup. I'll explain all this later, but it's pretty straightforward, most of it, and you'll see what an actual strat looks like soon. On the second page, you got attack. Now, let's say we go to cafe. We go to defense. We pick mining, dining. Alright. And then in the meantime, we're going to open up another one. Let's go with consulate, attack, office meeting. What this looks like. You have the 6-pick Valkyrie. You have a summary. Our main goal is to prevent the attackers from taking cigar control. In order to do that, we've opened everything on top floor. Now, it says the player here, what their objective is, their alternative operators, the gadget they're going to use, and you see how the setup is highlighted. You click on the setup, it brings you to Imgur, and it shows you what their entire setup is. So right there, they've got the mute jammer there, mute jammer there, mute jammer there. Make a hole there, make a hole there, make holes here, make holes there, a hole there, a hole there, and that's mute setup. It's pretty straightforward. It's like this for everybody else, but it's much different on attack. You go to 6-pick and you have the summary. Now the attack strats are much more detailed, because with attack there's a lot more things you actually have to worry about. This is a step-by-step plan from the beginning to the execute. Now most of them are around like 4 steps. I try to keep them as concise as possible. Some of them are a little bit longer, but the way it works is each operator has to do one thing before the team goes on to the next step. So once everybody's done their one thing, that's how they know that they're all ready to go on to the next step. And that way it's a systematic attack. Everybody knows where they are at each step in the round, and it's really helpful to have it that way. It makes it a bit more complicated, but it allows you to have extremely precise consistency with how your team pushes things, and allows the players to actually understand how each part of the strat works. So you can see just how it goes here. It's pretty straightforward. You just have to read through it. And if you guys have any questions on any of these strats, just let me know, okay? Down here you can also see, though, for the attackers, Sledge, drone spot. Now Sledge has a drone spot, it's on this TV, and that's a drone spot that I would probably have to show you guys in another video. But then you have the drone spot here, which is just sitting around those chairs, and it doesn't have to be in that exact spot. If you have got a better spot in that area, that's fine. The point of the drone is just watch the area that it's looking at. Just remember, you've got a lot of options here. Many of these might not even be up to date and might have to have some minor changes in order to be up to date. The nice thing about it, though, is pretty much all of these can be adapted minorly and still work, especially the attack strats, because the attack strats, they are attack strats no matter what operator combination you have. Very few attack strats rely on having 5 operators, 5 very specific operators. Most of them are flexible, and nowadays we've got a lot more options than what we used to have. So the point is, let me know what you think, if you have any questions, and yeah, you've got all of these documents. I'll put it in the description and the comments. You can check it out there. I've got them for all these maps, and obviously you may notice I have canal. That's because I did a canal strategy for Coast Guard, so I do have a meeting lounge defense strat. When I made that video, I actually set up a strat for it so that I could have everything written down. But even this is a little bit outdated because Goyo exists, and this is pre-rework Goyo, the Goyo with the shields. However, I'm not going to rant on for that too long. I'm just saying, this is Rufus heading out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you took some value from it, please like, comment, subscribe, And yeah, that's all. I'm heading out. Have a great one, guys.